All right. One of the things in terms of productivity that I think is an interesting artifact is that we often think of productivity as in sort of focusing on a specific task and pushing away everything, right? So that's sort of specialization component of productivity. And there is effects there, right? Like if you specialize and focus on something more, then you'll end up being more productive in that particular area. That's one of the sort of major insights from economics that has stuck around for hundreds of years now, since Adam Smith. But, you know, what's interesting is that we have to be careful in terms of what we push away at the cost of that particular productivity. And I think that's what we, sort of understanding productivity sort of leaves us astray, is that it only focuses on one particular objective. It doesn't focus on more long-term objectives. So today, or right now, I'm on my way to get my teeth cleaning. And it takes away from my productivity right now. So it's a biannual teeth cleaning, teeth checkup thing. And it really takes away from my productivity. I wanted to actually get some more work done. I was really focused on that, and I was enjoying what I was doing. I was working on a paper, and it was really fun to do this. But I had to step away and spend the hour to do my annual teeth checkup. Now, why do I do that, right? So in the short term, in the next year, over the course of the next year, this is going to affect my productivity. It definitely will, right? Like if I can spend an extra couple hours of working on a particular paper, then it's going to be a little bit more. But it's over the long run. So let's say I neglected that, right? And I didn't get my teeth cleaned for 40 years. Well, what ends up happening is that this creates a risk for, potential other things that are going to affect you, right? So you're going to have things like maybe tooth decay. You're going to have to pill your teeth eventually. They're going to fall out. You might have various different cancers. You might get heart disease, all number of different things because you didn't take care of your teeth. Now, in the short run, that's a definite blow to productivity. But in the long run, if you don't do these particular things, then it decreases your productivity over a long run game. And that's what you have to be thinking about. It's not only about productivity today, but it's also maintaining sort of long run productivity over the course of the lifetime of what you're actually doing. So that often involves making small sacrifices, taking money away today or resources away today for long-term longevity in the future. So I take 15% of everything I make, and I put that in, mutual funds and those kind of things. So the goal is that it is going to hurt a little bit today, right? So that means I can't get the fancy car that I wanted. I can't get whatever, right? Like I can't go out to as many restaurants and those kind of things. But by the time I'm 65 years old, I'm going to be thankful that I actually did that for long run benefit, so that I can live a much more fulfilled life. So I think we need to really think about that in terms of what productivity actually means. Productivity, I think, is vastly misunderstood. It is often manipulated to penalize in the short term individuals. And really, we should be thinking about these long run effects of what productivity means and how do you actually encourage productivity to happen. Often it means wasting resources. That's the hardest thing that you're ever going to learn, is that to be productive in the long run, to do well in the long run, you have to waste resources. You have to. You will have moments in your life where if you don't do this, and this is kind of the this is the problem that virtually it's a story that many overachievers go through. Early on in their career, they push really hard. They have problems in their 30s due to various different health things or family crisis, all those kind of things, due to the fact that they're working hard and they're pushing too much. And they have to take a step back and they say, wait a minute, I need to actually sort of reevaluate things and take some of these resources that I'm dedicating full on right now towards something that is going to help me out in the future. I just need you to remember that spending the time to go get your teeth cleaned is actually beneficial for the long term. In the short term, always universally, it sucks. I hate going to the dentist. And I apologize to all dentists out there. I don't like it. But I do it to make sure that I've got healthy teeth and I'm healthy and I'm clean and I'm doing well as a person, right? And we need to remember those things. Having daily hygiene habits, ask any PhD student, is a struggle when you're worried about productivity all the time. But you need to take that step back and say, what am I doing here? What is this all about? And where am I actually going to go with this? And start taking some of those resources away so that you can live a better, longer life. All right. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.